Okay, I'm back again. Somebody disconnected my headphones. Never mind. So well. Yeah. The robots. Why were we the robots? What was it? What I wanted to say? Yeah, the most important thing is that we are all not able to create harmony because there is so many hidden agendas which play against us, yeah? And they use black magic, they use this and that, they have nothing to do all day long, so let's focus on everyone else and make their life hard instead of our all better. But that's just the way it is. So in the end of the day, you have to be aware that not even the Bible is the answer, okay? Or what does it mean, not even? There is no answer written yet. Period. We have to write the answer. We personally have to act as the human body's spirit in flesh we are and move the situation. That means creating videos, one thing. In the end of the day, there will nothing ever change unless we just destroy the whole internet. Because that's when even their communication, I guess, won't function no more. But the problem is they already have got underground bases, this and that. And in space, they're building new colonies for their empires, where, of course, the only one to be celebrated is the one who built it. Why do you build it then if you build it for yourself? Then go on your own, you know what I mean? You don't have to drag other people in misery again. But well, and then it's like, I think if we're not gonna stand up and just speak our truth, not caring what anyone else thinks, and I really don't mind, I guess by now I'm famous for that, or care about others. If they don't agree with my truth, that's mine, and if you don't agree, that's not my problem. Because in the end of the day, my problem is the thought of waking up next to a mutant boyfriend. Oh, and by the way, now, yeah, that's unbelievable. They are creating people personalized to, let's say, your needs. Let's say you're a pervert and you, I don't know, like a child. I swear, they're gonna create you for at home, and they call it husbandry, some weird thing, I forgot the second word, but they call it like it's a tool for a husband when the woman is gone, between the lines. You see what I mean? You see their philosophy. It's like sickening, So, I don't want to take part in a worldwide celebration, I don't know, of rainbows and flowers, but it's actually not about love, but about perversion. Yeah, because they call it love, but it's they're just perverts. That's it. You can love a pervert, but he's still a pervert, and he's not gonna love you. You see, not his fault. I mean, it is to a certain degree, of course. Not that you're not to blame for the deeds, yeah. But fact is that they, I think, cannot really love. They haven't got it inside them, as they got no soul. They do love, but it's not like the way we love, because we take care, okay? We try to restore, we try to rebuild. We are creators. They are takers. whatever that's why they need us, and be aware of that. That's why they need us so bad, because we have got the most important things, like the life force energy, like the knowledge, never ending. We've got it. We've got everything. They just recreated it, and we trapped in this reborn cycle of everlasting amnesia, thanking them each time for making a slave out of us, and then throwing us into the next pool of misery, okay? So one day this amnesia machine has to stop, yeah? Because I had enough of it. Because I think I am never gonna forget a thing again. No matter how many times you kill me, I am going to remember. I'm gonna write it somewhere into my own heaven, just to not forget. Because I don't want to go through this. And then maybe next time, you see what I mean? It's gonna be a lot worse. So this time now, we should make a change. Because next time we are changed. And then we might not have the power to change anything else. Because what are you going to change if you don't think for yourself? You are then, as a matter of fact, part of the matrix and belong to them. And maybe then one day you got chosen, probably, in their world. What do I know? To bring misery again, of course. And before this happens, we have to try and find a solution. I don't know how, and please don't ask me, because some people say it should, just fall out of the blue. It doesn't, of course not. And it can't, because it's like the whole world has to, make a change. It's not that one person alone can now change the whole story for everyone. Maybe you can bring some awareness to some, but the truth is, the only solution is to believe that the people are gonna feel the urgency of coming together in their hearts, and that they're gonna believe that there is something greater than just us. And this greater is all of us as well as the beings who manipulate us. Because we are, let's say, like students to them, and they created us as well. So it's like, it's a bit like you have a symbiosis, but we came very bad end, and the very good one, so to say. So the symbiosis is not in balance. So if we should work together, then it has to be a balance. No mind wipes and no mutants at all. No silly money backed on gold which doesn't exist. Because, sorry, that's not fair. And if it exists, then show me. Nobody ever showed me. And after all, it should be at least able to talk to everyone you want to talk. I think it's unfair that politicians, they talk all day long. You have to watch them on telly, but you can't tell them what you think. Why do you have to listen to you all day long? But I can't tell you personally what I think. Why not? And why should we elect a leader who is then probably a clone controlled 100%? It's like you just sent I don't know, not even, you can't even say a warrior. You just send out a part of the program, because that's what he is. He got a program installed, I'm not even sure if he knows that he's existing. I think he doesn't, to be honest. And he just plays his part. And as well, Hollywood made all the news, everything, it's unreal. They show you that flight and the studio, that's all fake, 100% fake. That's like a movie you're watching, really. So our reality is the movie they are watching. And they are so interested in us, that's why they spy on us all day long and stress us. It's like in kindergarten. But these children, they are like nasty children, you know what I mean? It's like you come into a party and it's fun, and then you get these little brats hanging around, and you know, sometimes, sorry not saying that, but sometimes and they are kind of matches lightning, and it's about this, the whole thing is about the place is going to set fire, and instead of somebody taking it away, everyone is watching. That's how I see it, a little bit. Because the people are too impressed by power or money or what I know to just say, hello, listen, that's still my place too, yeah? I don't care if you paid for it or not. Because I didn't pay to come here, like be born. I didn't have to pay. So how comes it feels like a long, expensive holiday? And that's why we should, I think, create something where we have a future we can all look forward to, and not something like a program written in a cellar of some pervert mind who has a lot, far too much money. And that's why money really is the solution. Because as long as you can just be strong and powerful and kill, you're always going to dominate. But I don't, because I don't care so much about it, because I'm no, narcissistic person who wants to control 24/7. That's not my aim at all. So I'm the nice one, always gonna be the last one. Why on earth should it carry on? Why should it, if we always lose? And as well, I really think it's like you write in laws and a lot of laws, and they are all good for nothing. Not one law they keep themselves, but they're writing it down like it's a mission, just to then do the opposite and laugh because now nobody can do anything against it because it's so witty. And it's just ridiculous, the amount of, how can I put it? It's like you really have a group of disabled freaks who rule the planet, but they don't foresee much. They are just focused on controlling everything. They're not focused on harmony or future visions and this. Yeah, future visions for their mind, for themselves. Yeah, but apart from that, controlling everyone, and future visions for my experience only reserved. Yeah, and then maybe it can change. Because I would say, if it doesn't change, we don't have a future anyway. And that's then their future and not ours. And maybe that's how it's going to be. And we are just going to shift into our reality, and they maybe in theirs. Maybe as you call on yourself, it will call you. So hopefully, you know in your heart, you don't want a mutant as husband, or a robot dog, or, I don't know, a never-ending game in which you play the main character. Why don't you play with your child instead? Or I don't know, go visit a neighbor, what do I know? Be a little, I don't know, creative today. And don't allow the computer to create you over and over again and make you look the best. Because everybody can, you know. I can make myself look the best all day long online. What have you got in the end of the day? You have no real life. And that's why I dislike the most, because the people are trapped in this illusion. I'm looking good. This. Oh God, grow up. It's not about. Life is no song contest. It's no competition as such, you know. And then they kind of call you like, you must be jealous if you don't like it. No, I'm not interested. I'm sorry, and maybe it seems arrogant, but there I am. I really am not interested in no competition. And that is really clear with my mind and my heart. And it's just annoying that you have to partake in this kindergarten and then, I don't know, look at the dystopia which expects us sooner or later, and the people are still doing profiles over there. I don't know, long-lasting visions. They're probably never gonna manifest in the end, but at least 100,000 have seen they might. And in the meantime, the real future is gonna hit us hard if we don't hit them right now and forever, I would say. Because it seems some evil tends to come back over and over again. So this is like in our all interest, I believe. And in the end, as we know, it always and forever will be good over evil. Why? Because they only have one thing, us. Whereas we have got us and them. So we are already the majority, so to say. It's just that we didn't realize, and they made us believe we are small and little and not powerful at all. And so now we're kind of stuck in this reality, which I really have to say sometimes that's why I'm so rude and this and that. I really have to say sorry. I don't want to be that way, but it just brings it out of me. And yes, I meditate, okay, but sorry, sometimes I'm losing it. You know, you're welcome to lose it too. We might just lose it altogether and then free ourselves of it. Wouldn't that be great? I would sign the contract for everyone, and then hopefully we have a light and just peaceful living together where people can express themselves but don't have to be perfect and overall successful to be respected, because you don't get respect just because you have money, number one. And if you do, then that is wrong, let me tell you. Because respect is something you get in the end because you reflect the Creator. That's why you get respect. And so the reflection, shows you that we already in this world reflect back wrong things every day. And we're not aware. We just carry on and play the game, so to say. And watch them handle our future, our genes, our children, everything. And the sad part is, most people didn't even realize or don't want to realize. And you know what I see? I see a beautiful planet. And yes, we can have technology, of course. but it's not made to spy on each other. Technology is not there to find out, It should be there to help if it can, and not for, I don't know, some perverts to amuse themselves with. I mean, not saying that it will never be like perfect, and I am sometimes really a little bit of a perfection. Yeah, I have to admit, I like it when it's perfect and nobody, comes in between me and my harmony. That's why I don't talk too much with people, or that's why I'm not into this posting and live online thing 24/7, because I like it with myself, I hope you too, because then we have soon a peaceful planet too. And that will be a vision for all of us. Because to be honest, I even would say that we have to find a way to address these beings in a peaceful manner. Although I doubt that this is possible. But because some people never gonna learn, let's face it. I don't know if you tell Gates, you never need that money, give it away, You can keep what you need, but the rest you can't keep. As simple as that, because you, little Gates, are not going to control the whole planet just because you collected well, And that really makes me so angry. Why? That's not fair. And we know that it all just happened because they played together. And then one comes out as the hero, but as a matter of fact, they all play together. And then they just play against each other, but more for show than in reality. Because they will always know the inside information about when the next war is going to happen, when the next virus is going to come, when, I don't know, they're going to have someone rising out of the ashes to play the Messiah, and they're going to speculate online on me, even they're watching me speculating like the max out of it, making money, on me. You see? And the thing is, with me, I don't care about it at all. Let them. I find it really good. Because that means they had to, watch me to get money. Isn't that great? And I don't. Because I still don't need it. I mean, of course I need it. And yes, of course I will want to have a business. But I'm not bothered to have so much. And I don't want too much anyway. Apart from my peace, that's what I really want. And no ongoing visions of dystopian underground stories, which I now have for 3 years. And it's so exhausting after a while. It just, for me, to be honest, my favorite vision is the one where I just throw the mobile phone out of the window and hear the noise of it breaking apart. That really gives me a good feeling. And if it went so far, then you have to admit to yourself that maybe you need a holiday, or you just try to change our whole future and find a way to create peace, so you don't have to imagine this technology will be here 100%. I know it will be. It's okay as well, but what I think is dangerous, to give it so much power. It's not that you control your phone, The phone controls you. I mean, I'm aware of it, that's why I want to throw it out of the window every day. But are you aware of it, that your phone is controlling you? The phone reads your thoughts. How do I know? Because I notice when someone is in my thoughts. Believe it or not, I do. And then it is kind of already checked you on every level. It knows what you eat. It knows what you drink. It knows if you ever had thoughts about a person, this and that. Everything. And that's called the Beast, by the way. It's a super computer in Belgium. And there, it's like massive, and I don't know how many storage there is. And apparently every person alive on this planet right now is stored in the Beast computer. So I'm asking myself, what if we already been dragged into something sometimes? Because that's how it feels to me. Like as if we are caught into a timeline we didn't choose. And I think that's what they do with their creations. They just manipulate the way so the collective operates on a subconscious or not conscious level to then have a different outcome, if that now makes sense. And it's not so hard. And what you should never do is underestimate them, because they are very intelligent. They might have no soul and be cruel, yeah, but they are clever. Well, they are. I wouldn't say they are wise, no, but they're clever. Wicked, yeah. As a wicked person, you mostly are a little clever, or hopefully you are, because you couldn't be wicked if you're not a little clever too, yeah. So we don't have to just believe that it's something we can force to end tomorrow, because it's not. And it's ancient, and we I don't know how many times we must have, maybe we didn't realize it like we did this life, but we must have realized before what's going on, because it's a feeling of, my soul knows for a long time that this is going on. Maybe me, I wasn't aware of it, but my soul did know about it in some way. And there are visions, and sometimes when I see pictures or then it's like I remember certain things, but of course not in detail. And I can't say 100% if it's true that I created them, but like that's the story, that there was a being, like a higher creational being, which then created them because of that's the thing, you can't really know 100%, but it's like a negative, you see, and that's why they're see-through in this reality, yeah, because they are the negative of us. So if you take a picture and then you do a negative, it looks like light, like it's got like light surroundings, yeah, and you see like a light being. That's the same. It's the same with them. So they appear in another dimension. Like right now there are 1, 2, 3, 4 here. Or 5, I'm not sure if that's another one or if it belongs to that. But there are like a few here. And since for 2 days now, I don't know, maybe it's because my energy rises and then I can see them better. Or I don't know. No idea why, but it seems that we start to see energy fields as a collective, or become aware of it, And the truth is, awareness is the key. So once you are brought into the state of, hello, open your third eye, there are creatures in another dimension hanging out next to you, you will. But if nobody tells you, why should you? Because you're going to be scared or something, yeah? Right? You see? So you'd rather ignore it and don't see it. But it's nothing you have to fear, ever, okay? Not at all. Not at all. Don't forget, what you have to fear is mutants in your bed in future. And so I just hope we don't forget that love connects us all. And it even connects us with them. Maybe they are not able to love, but we are. And we love each other. And so we create a better future for all of us. And overwrite their patterns of freak show they prepared. And maybe have a free life. And explore the world the way it is. Because there are enough mysteries we still don't know. And maybe we can find out. And then even evolve altogether. I don't know. Don't let me decide over this, because in the end of the day, we are a collective. So bless you all. Bye.